Okay, today I'm going to show you how to create this really cool Madala-like effect. I think this is what it's called, a Madala. So basically this is what it looks like, and then you can just drag the slider and you create infinite possibilities for what it looks like, just like that. You can see we really get infinite possibilities. Check how cool is that. Okay, so let me show you quickly first how it's been set up. So I've got this design here, and basically I created a loop. This is what the basic loop looks like, and it's very simple. It's basically just a lot of stars. I created a lot of stars here, and they just rotating. Some of them are rotating clockwise, some of them are rotating anti-clockwise, some of them are going some of them are going quick and some of them are going slower. And then there's also this type of pulsing line that goes through, and I've just played around a bit with some effects. Like here I've got the color dodge set up here just to create some nice overlay. And then on the inside of the star, this one that says black star, on the inside there's just a pulsing circle as well. So that's the basic setup, and I did all of this, the interaction, this here. This we do all with data binding, and it might sound scary and it might sound difficult, but it's actually very, very, very easy. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. So the first thing that you need to do is just go to your artboard and just create a view model, and then go into data. We can just call this view model, let's call it Madala. Okay, and then now we need to add a number property. That's the first thing we need to do, is create a number. And we're going to call this first number, we're going to call this one radius. And then we're going to have a second number, and we're going to call this one, or that one, angle. So basically what this does, what we're going to control is we're going to control the stars, angles, and the radiuses. So this is I'm just clicking on a star here. This is the angle. This is the radius, and you can get quite cool effects with the radius if you see, if I play around with that. So that's the radius, and then the angle is this one. So we're going to play with these two. We're going to bind them, the data to them, and then we're going to bind it to the controllers here. So let's just go quickly. Okay, I think the first star, I'm just going to leave that star. Then we're going to go to the second one, which I've got this colored dodge here, and I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to go to the radius here. Just right click, say data bind, and then the property we want to select here is the radius. So now that one's bound. And then let's go to the blue star. We do the same, data binds, property, radius, and then here, data bind, property, angle. So for this one, we create both of them. And then for the dark blue star, I'm also gonna just create data bind, the angle, or the radius here, and then the angle here. So that's what I've got now. So now we need to I've bound these two. I've got these boxes set up, so nothing's going to work now, but I've got these controllers set up. So now we need to bind this data to the controllers. That's very, very easy. So just go to this one that's already been set up. I'm not going to go into this tutorial on how to set up buttons. You can check one of my previous tutorials on how to do that, which I will share on the link, which shows you exactly how to create these type of slider buttons. So I'm just going to go here to the angle button. And then we're going to bind on the position, on the X position, because that's what's we're moving. That's what we're going to reference. So just data bind that, and then select the property angle. And then this is very important. You have to say target to source. If you say target to source, it's going to take this one as the input. And now this should work. Okay, and this one's working. You can see the angle's working sort of now. Okay, and then let's take the radius one. So we're going to go to the radius button, and then we're going to do the same. Go to the position, data bind. And for this one, this is the radius, and we want target to source. So now let's see if that one works. See, it's already starting to look like something cool. But you can also make it a bit more interesting if you do the following. Check here. So say for example I want to invert something. That's very easy to do that. So I'm just going to go here to the data, and I'm going to create a converter, numeric calculate, and let's multiply by -1. So basically what that's going to do, it's going to take it into the opposite direction. And this one, I'm just going to call this one invert. So let's maybe just go here into the radius. Let's go into the blue star. And where we've got the radius, click update bind, and where it says convert, invert. So now that's going to go the opposite direction. So let's see what we've got now. Now it's already starting to look different. See, and you can get endless possibilities with this by just playing with these type of things, by inverting them. And let's maybe do it with another one. Let's maybe go to the dark blue star, and let's invert this radius as well. So I'm going to go update bind and invert the radius. And that's what it's looking like now. It's very, very cool. We can also do other things, like you can do any mathematical operation. Say for example we want one of them to change slower. So at the moment they're all changing fast. Say for example we want this blue star, this one, we want this one to change. We want the angle to change slower. So what we can do with that is we just go to the data, add a converter, a numeric calculate, and we call this, let's call it slower. So all you need to do then here, by calculate on the right hand corner, is just say divide. Maybe if we divide this by 50, it's going to go slower. And then we just need to go back here to the blue star and just say update bind and make it slower. Let's see if that works. That's looking cool. Wow, this is really looking nice. And that's basically how you can add these type of really cool effects with data binding. And if you want to check it out, you can download my file from Gumroad. I'll leave a link in the description. And yes, check this out. It's really, really cool. You don't even need to take psychedelic drugs to experience something really cool and trippy.